It wouldn't be summer without a good slaw. Todd Johnson of Strips Chicken is here in the Price Chopper Kitchen with a recipe that involves some superfoods. Welcome.
Well, thank you for having me.
Okay, everybody needs a good slaw recipe. How do we make this one?
Well, this is an old-fashioned recipe. You know, a lot of recipes now have mayonnaise in them.
Yeah.
You know, back on the farm, 100 years ago, my ancestors, we had dairy cows. We didn't have mayonnaise laying around. So this recipe has whipping cream in it. So it's a very unique recipe. And the great thing about this recipe is it's real flexible. So you can add whatever vegetables you've got in your refrigerator.
Fun.
So we call it superfood because, cabbage itself is a superfood. It's in the same family as kale and broccoli.
Right.
So lots of fiber and lots of, vitamin B and different vitamins. So we just got a pound of the regular slaw mix that they sell at the grocery stores. Yep. And so that's already washed. Then we put some kale in it.
We're gonna pump it up with some more superfood.
Yeah, right. So I'm not a big fan of kale.
Did you massage the kale? That's the question.
I tell you, this is the only thing I like kale in. So, but it is a superfood. Now we're gonna pull these stalks off of here. If you're a true kale lover, you're going to eat those, but I'm not a true kale lover, so we're going to pull those.
The fact that there's
right.
There.
We don't want to. We want to disguise the kale, so we could put bacon on it, I guess, to further disguise it. But so we're just going to cut this up a little bit here.
Do you want it about the same size as the rest of the cabbage and everything?
Yeah, it doesn't, it's, the good thing about kale is it's going to add a lot of texture to the, kind of like the carrots do, because the cabbage breaks down, but the kale isn't going to, it's the same thing that makes it tough and bitter.
It calls it dinosaur kale for a reason.
Right, is what makes it healthy. So, anyway, we're going to finish chopping that up here. And this is going to be about 2 cups.
Okay.
And we're going to put that in there. Okay, and now I've got some dried cherries. Cherries are good for you. We don't put this in the restaurant. We don't put these in there because some people might not want them. But
that's a fun little addition.
Quarter cup of dried cherries. Okay. And then we've got a little bit of salt here, about half a teaspoon of salt. Okay. Cup of sugar. And then we've got a quarter cup of apple cider vinegar. Now I use the unfiltered raw vinegar, so that's good for you. And then here's the whipping cream. We got half a cup of
Now, what does whipping cream do to it that mayo doesn't?
Well, it provides the creaminess to it, adds a lot of flavor to it.
And how long does this have to sit before it's ready to serve?
It sits about an hour. You can use a spoon to stir this around. I like to just kind of squeeze it all together.
This is the massaging of the kale.
This is the massaging of the kale. Yeah, right. So you must have done this before.
I like kale.
Okay. Oh my. Okay.
My,
you're one of those people.
No. Eat more kale. Isn't that what they say?
Right. So if you let it sit for about an hour, it'll break down. So there's a chemical reaction with the vinegar. And the whipping cream.
So how do you know it's ready? Is there some sort of sign, or does it look different?
Just wait an hour.
Okay.
Put it in the refrigerator, wait an hour, it'll be fine. And it holds for about 3 days.
Oh, okay, perfect. So you can make it in advance for party. And it looks like this.
Right.
Can I try it?
Sure.
Okay. And then you brought something else for us.
Yes.
He pulls it out from under the counter.
And this is not, you like it?
This is delicious.
You like it?
That is really good.
It's really a bright flavor. It's a nice bright flavor.
It's tangy, but it's really fresh.
Right, and you could put celery in there, squash, whatever you happen to have. Add a little bit. Yeah.
Okay,
so
what's in the bottle?
This is real Mexican vanilla, and when I was a kid growing up on the farm, I had a great uncle that used to travel to Mexico every once in a while, and he'd bring all the family a bottle of vanilla. So that was a big deal. It's a little bit more spicy than regular vanilla you find, and most vanilla you have in foods these days is really artificial because the real Mexican vanilla is so expensive. So
what are you guys doing?
Starting Monday, we're going to have real homemade ice cream, vanilla ice cream with real Mexican vanilla. There's only 6 ingredients. We're serving that in a soft serve ice cream machine. No preservatives, no artificial fillers or anything like that. It's just whipping cream, whole milk, evaporated milk, buttermilk, vanilla, and sugar is the only ingredients.
All right, Todd, thank you. I will see you on Monday
for
the ice cream.
Awesome. Appreciate it.